Hi, I'm Lesley Greening and I'd like to bring you today this video regarding setting up the calendars within Microsoft Project. Now this is how I set up my calendars. I did a previous video where I talked about setting up a project right from the start, and that included the project design and how to set it up in Microsoft Project, but it was only going through the different stages, which included setting up your calendars. So today I just want to go through, using Microsoft Project as the example, how I set up my calendars. So here, this is the project open, and I'll just select this blank project. Now as you see, there's various tabs along here, and it always defaults to opening on task. I think it would be better to open on project, because this project information and change working times to me are the first things that you should look at. So if we now select on change working time, as you can see, we get this window which is showing you the calendar here, and it goes through the various months. Currently in March 2019. Now we have different calendars here down in the drop-down menu. There's the 24-hour, the shift, night shift, and the standard. So it defaults on the standard project calendar, which is this one, and it just has weekends. So as you can see, there's no holidays selected anywhere because they're all white, but this is the non-working time, these greyed areas. And here is the legend which shows you white is working, grey is non-working. Then you have these edited ones, and this blue is the one which will highlight when you've set up an exception day for a holiday, for example, Christmas Day, Easter Day, Easter Sunday. Anyway, so if we go back to the current month, and if we look down here, 24-hour calendar will just give you 7 days a week. As you can see, they're all white, so they're all working days, and it's 12 to 12, so that's literally the full working. Here we have the night shift, so that gives you the Sundays non-working, as you can see, and it gives you 2 shifts. So if we go back to the standard project calendar, we want to create a new one because we're going to have the weekends off. So if we create a new calendar and type over that, we'll just call it 2019 to 2020. And we want to make a copy of the standard, so we'll OK that. So then if we go through to, maybe we'll do April for Easter. Now I can't remember when Easter is, I think it might be here. So we select the day we want for, this will be Good Friday, and we want to make it a holiday. So we click on that, select the day, then click into this table, and where it has name, and as you see the tab here says exceptions, so we get into that line and we type in Good Friday. Then if you click on start and finish, it will select what the date is that you have up here. So then go down to the next row and we'll select the Easter Monday. Click there, and you see we have the 22nd. So what will we have next? Should we do a spring holiday? Oops, not very good at typing here. There we go. and click on that. So we have the 20th here, the 20th there, and as you can see, this is highlighting in the blue with an underline. So the next one we will do, how about August? We'll do an August summer holiday. Click under Starts and it will just take your days that you had highlighted in the calendar here. Then how about, what should we do now? Should we just do Christmas? So we'll make sure Christmas Day is a holiday. And the 26th, we'll have Boxing Day. So we have the 25th and the 26th. And then of course we'll want New Year's Day. Make sure we select it. Click on the Start and Finish, and we've got that here. So we've called that 2019 to 2020. So we'll just OK that. That will do for now. So now that is what you need to get your new calendar, but you haven't finished there, because if you go to the project information, this has information about when the project starts, what the current date is, when you want the schedule from, whether it is the start date or the finish date. It defaults to start date, and that's fine. But here, as you can see, it's selected the calendar standard. Well, if it's selected the standard one, that will take the one that only had the weekends. It didn't have your new holidays. So we need to select this one here for your base calendar. So then we'll OK that. So that is your calendar set up, and then it will automatically be selected for every task you put in. There are task calendars you can set up, which I will show you on a different video, where you can assign different calendars to selected tasks. But for now, this is just the base calendar to get you started for setting up your project plan. And then another thing I'd like to share with you is the fact that if you go to File and Organizer, over here, you'll see this is where you can share information from different project plans. There's lots of different information here, which is too much obviously to go through with you. But if we select on calendars, which is the topic that we are dealing with today, here, as you can see, we've got project, under the project, we had the 24 hours, which we discussed, the night shift we discussed, and the standard, and then the copy of the standard, which we've assigned as our base calendar, is 2019 to 2020, this one. So if we select that from our project here, and we copy it across, it goes into global. So by going into global, this now shares that information for other projects that you will open, other project plans. So that is just a useful tip so that you don't have to keep rewriting the same calendar for every project you open up. So this is a way to share the information. So if we close that now and go back, so then you're ready to just start adding your tasks with the relevant start and finish dates, and it will come up with all the holidays that you need. So I think that's all until the next time, and my next video I will be discussing setting up options within Microsoft Project. Thank you.